start of the 61st Orange Bowl, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Their coach, Tom Osborne, his arms folded serenely, it seems, as he awaits the charge onto the field. A magnificent coaching career for him. Only a national title missing from his resume. The Cornhuskers last won the national crown when they did it back-to-back in the early 70s under Bob Devaney. On a neutral field, Nebraska would be the clear favorite, as good as Miami is. Here, they are the slimmest of choices. A point, maybe a point and a half prior to kickoff. Tommy Frazier hasn't played since September 24th. Blood clots in his right leg. He's received medical clearance. Brooke Barringer, as you heard John Dockery say, he will play, may very well play in the first quarter.
Nebraska will receive for the national title. Taken at the goal line by Benning. And he's wrestled down at the 15-yard line by Jeffrey Taylor after a 15-yard return. And that Miami defense is pumped up. Phillips, a gain of 5 to the 20-yard line. Second down play. The up-back, Schlesinger, got only a couple of yards before Ray Lewis, the middle linebacker and leading tackler for the Canes, made the stop. It'll bring up third down. Muhammad, Holbein, and Ball, the wide receivers. Holbein in motion. Frazier still has it, a play-action pass. Plenty of time. He rifles it incomplete. Too wide for the diving Brendan Holbein.
Looked like Tommy Frazier had a chance to hit Holbein. He tried to throw a line shot.
That's Jamie German awaiting the Darren Erstad punt. End over end, and not a very high kick. Takes a bounce and is down at about the 42-yard line. Costa straight back. First down pass. Incomplete. Short hopped. Wide receiver formation. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Stewart. James Stewart crosses the 45. From the gun. Costa's pass complete to Tellison. Knocked out of bounds in Nebraska territory at the 43 by linebacker Ed Stewart. Costa wide open. Pass taken by Chris T. Jones for a gain of about 7 yards before Baron Miles recovers to knock him out of bounds. Flags down. It looked like maybe Ricky Perry.
Penalty flags are down.
Might have come a little prematurely across the line. Let's see. Now 2nd and 8. Costa hands off. Stewart. Breaking tackles. Almost got away. It's in motion. Costa wins it complete. Chris T. Jones to the 30-yard line. Miami first down. First quarter. This is the 7th play of the Hurricane drive. Flags down. A couple of Nebraska defensive linemen apparently jumped that time. Number 5 coming up. Hit as he released it, and it will sail out of bounds incomplete.
The other day that he knew he was going to get hit in this game. You can't spread your receivers out this wide and not take a couple of shots.
He said it's at the 15. Play clock to 1. Got it off. Stewart can't get outside. Dropped for a loss.
So many injuries in his career, to the collarbone, to the knee. He's still not running 100%. Didn't even play safety until the fall practice this year.
A crossing pattern complete to Jones. Flag down as Chris T. Jones is all the way to the 8-yard line. Quarterback draw. Costa dives to the 25-yard line. Welsh was the blocking specialist for Nebraska. Miles didn't get there. Pruitt's kick is good. Left in the opening quarter, 3-0 Miami. That was Pruitt's longest field goal of the year. His previous long 38, that one from 44. Pruitt with the kickoff. Taken by Benning. Benning with a good return as a late flag comes flying. He's stopped just short of the 25-yard line for the Huskers. Two tight end formation here. Frazier swings the pass complete to Phillips. Phillips puts on a couple of moves, bangs across the 15.
It's too much. They just won't run it.
Second down play. Phillips, nice run. That'll be a Nebraska first down, their initial first down of the game. The practice arena with the speakers blaring to simulate crowd noise. We couldn't even talk. Nice cut up by Phillips. Miami pursuit recovers. But on September 25th, after swelling and soreness in his knee, a blood clot was discovered. He was treated with anticoagulant drugs, which dissolved the clot. But then he went back to the hospital for a checkup, and they found a vein close to the skin was irritating an artery, so he underwent surgery to tie off that irritant vein and is back able to play tonight off the blood-thinning drugs, though he will go back on them as soon as this game is over. Phillips. Power running by Phillips will get him close to the first down. It was a first down run. Here's the option. Frazier with a keep. He's to the 40-yard line. So Frazier
On the sideline, we asked Tommy Frazier whether or not he would be looking over his shoulder and feeling the pressure that if he didn't get something done immediately, that he would be out of the ball game. He said absolutely not.
A lot of family members here to see him play tonight. Childs with his first carry of the game. Defensive lineman in for the Canes. Option play. Frazier hit and dropped for a loss. There's a flag down. Frazier hit back at the 35-yard line by linebacker Corwin Francis. First down, Husker. Hand off to the I-back, Phillips. Lawrence Phillips with another tough run. 5 carries, 30 yards. Option. Gave it to the first man, that's Schlesinger, who racks his way to the 40-yard line at any level. Frazier lofts it downfield. Muhammad double covered. Interception made by Carlos Jones of Miami. Away, Nebraska coach Tom Osborne gave the word to Brooke Behringer, the backup quarterback. Behringer nodding and then going to the ball bag. So it looks like the Huskers are going to the pen. Stewart driven back. Got to the Costa with play action. And the pass caught. Jamie German will come inside the minute 30 mark, first quarter. Costa going deep. And the pass is caught by Tellison. A.C. Tellison, 37 of the Huskers, leading 3-0. Stewart twisting, turning to the 35-yard line. Gain of 2. Tackle by Ed Stewart. Quick drop. Costa swings it complete. Jones to the 15. Jones for the touchdown. Seconds left in the first quarter. A quarter dominated by the Hurricanes. Picked up on the hop by Benning. Down the lane for a moment. Got it to the 30-yard line before Earl Little made the stop. But
Never know who might show up in this one.
that was Malcolm X. Pearson, named for the late civil rights leader. Behringer, handoff to Phillips on first down. Using his blockers well, Phillips to the 45-yard line. Senior from Fremont, Nebraska. Not much as the Huskers trailing 10-0, and Behringer changing the play. It's the option. Behringer got only a couple of yards. Ray Lewis was ready for it. Play action fake. In trouble. Warren Sapp was there almost as quickly as Behringer was.
A phenomenal athlete. When do you see him in the draft next year? Probably top 5.
Erstad's punt. German says stay away from it. It takes a good Nebraska bounce. An excellent Nebraska bounce. Inside the 10, all the way down to the 9-yard line. Stewart cut back. Football was always his game, though. Costa going down the sideline for Tellison, who can't hold on. There's a flag down. It may be another offensive interference call. It looked like Tellison pushed off on Kareem Moss.
Position there by Kareem Moss.
To the face, too.
That's not too difficult to call.
Tellison, the worse for wear after that, holding his left arm and elbow, perhaps, maybe even the shoulder. Draw play handoff. Stewart to the 15-yard line. He got only doing this to one of the best defenses in college football. Quick drop. Costa flipped it behind his intended receiver, the tight end, Daphnis.
Like maybe Jay Ina, the left guard. Yes, he put his hand down and then pulled it back up. That's a no-no.
3rd and 24. Costa's pass complete to German. Jamie bounces off tacklers, reversing his field and hit again at the 11-yard line. Good swarming defense that time. Number 14 at the bottom of your screen, the kick blocking specialist, 7 in his career. They're ready for him. He still put a little pressure on, but Pruitt kicks it out of there to the 49 of Nebraska. And Moss bounced off one man and got it back to the 40, a 10-yard return after the punt covered 41. C.J. Richardson makes the tackle for Miami as a scuffle breaks out.
He's the 3rd guy this season to have that job.
Best field position for Nebraska to start a drive. Barrier still at quarterback, handing to Phillips. Handed to Phillips. Turned the corner and got just short of the 30-yard line where he's hit by Marvin Davis. Close to a first down, trailing by 10. Reverse. Washington thrown back at the 20-yard line. Phillips is in front for Miami. Play action. Behringer rolls. Flips. Caught. Touchdown. Gilman. His second touchdown catch. Extra point by Sealer up and good. So Nebraska goes 40 yards in 5 plays. Behringer with a 19-yard toss to Gilman.
Behringer with the play action fake and the passing game of Nebraska getting them right back in the game.
It's a 3-point Orange Bowl.
The play action away. A false step that time by Malcolm Pearson. And Mark Gilman wide open for the touchdown. We may have seen the last of the alternating quarterbacks if Behringer keeps playing the way that he has in his 2 series.
Erstad booms it out of the end zone. Touchback. Costa chased from the pocket. Running and down. Sacked. There's a penalty marker down. Philadelphia, a Penn State fan of all things. Costa to the sideline. Pass is caught by Christy Jones. Keep it on the ground to Larry Jones, who's making an appearance in the Miami backfield, his first carry. Let's go.
Come again. Thank you, Bernie.
Here is Costa trying to set up a screen, and it's well covered by Nebraska. There is a flag down.
And Tom, just to finish that story by Bernie Kosar.
Flag down. It looked like somebody was offside. Maybe Cy Tucker, the Miami tight end.
The pressure will come from next.
And the Nebraska defense, after seemingly recovering from the initial shock, playing much better. There's a pass drop. The stoppiness continues. Same man that was offside. No blitz. Costa throws it straight up in the air. Trying to settle under it is Yatil Green. That's the snap, too. Good snap. On the way with no problem, but not a very good one. Hits at the Miami 40, takes a good clean bounce. Fumbled for a moment by Moss, and he pays the price as he spun down at the 45-yard line. Punt only covered 39 yards, but Booker Pickett was there to put the hit on Moss. Barrier still at quarterback. Cuts up. Pretty good gain on the option. He got 5 territory with a 2nd and 4. for Clinton Childs that time. He got plenty of time for Berringer. Catch made by Gilman. Fumble the football. And Miami apparently has it. Was it Rohan Marley? A direct call made, and we talked to the officials about it just yesterday. Do something common to the game. Tuck it under. Run to the ball. German fumbles the ball, but got it back. Costa. Crossing pattern. It's complete to the 15 or 16.
And try to work it down the field. They would much rather take their chances in man-to-man coverage.
From the 17. Stewart breaks free to the outside. Stewart down the sideline, bumped out of bounds. Costa from the shotgun, rifles it high over Taz Johnson's head and incomplete. One of the reasons he may depart for the NFL. Costa hit as he threw it. It sails incomplete over the head of Trent Jones. Dwayne Harris was the man that popped Costa that time, and he's taking a beating.
And it's just like a heavyweight championship fight. You just want to keep pounding the quarterback. Nice inside move there by Dwayne Harris. And eventually those hits all begin to take their tolls.
This is the play before. Bang. Almost every play, he's taken a solid hit.
And almost every play by a different guy.
And his production has fallen dramatically. Costa got away, and his man dropped the ball.
We saw earlier Chris T. Jones, the older receiver, make that type of play. And Frank Costa knows that he has to have his guys make those sort of plays. I think Warren Sapp wants this one.
I might avoid him when I go to the sideline if I'm Wimberley. Fair catch called at the 25-yard line and taken by Moss, a 37-yard punt. Here's a fight and a flag. A couple of players, I know Antonio Coley of Miami and Eric Stokes of Nebraska were going at it.
Like there might be one here, though.
The offsetting dead ball personal fouls. First down at their own 25, trailing by 3. Fake the reverse. Berringer got away a second time and will run. Berringer out of bounds, made a gain of it. The difference he's made for the Cornhuskers this season. Pitch it to Benning. Benning has a Nebraska first down. Around Brook, I got a better story than that in a moment. Handoff again to Benning. Benning with some daylight. Upended after a gain of 9.
And the thing that's surprising me is their ability to get outside. But almost every time that it's happened, you've seen the play fake one way and then bring it.
Berringer still has it after the fake. And he's in trouble. He's in deep trouble as he flings it out of bounds. Aaron Graham up for a ride in a little two-seater. Graham was crammed in there, could barely get off the ground. Scared him to death. Benning, first down run to midfield. Warren Sapp getting a breather on the Miami sideline. Pass complete to Phillips out of the backfield, but he only gets about 3 yards and the clock continues to roll.
Very good pass, complete to Phillips.
And also did not get out of bounds.
Tackled by Holmes.
There's Sapp catching his breath on the Miami sideline. Hurricanes, Nebraska trying to beat them on their home field and win the national championship. The shovel pass, Warren Sapp said, no. Have done for the Canes. Setting up a screen that goes awry because
Fouled up the screen. Brilliant, masterful performance so far by Warren Sapp.
is in 42. German, the deep man for the Canes. Nice punt by Erstad. Sails out of bounds. FedEx Orange Bowl halftime. Miami leading Nebraska number 3 over number 1, 10-7. And look at number 7, German, who is deep to receive the kick. Erstad boots it, and German will field it about 3 yards deep. It's Shipman actually, and not German. First down pass. Costa wings it complete. Chris T. Jones with another. Stewart bounces to the outside, spinning his way forward, taking tacklers with him, and he's all the way to the 40-yard line. What a run by James Stewart. Another first down pass. This time it's complete across midfield. Stewart. This time the defense ready for him. He got to creep a little bit, as you see. No blitz. Costa's pass to a wide open Harris. Jonathan Harris cuts back. He's to the 15, to the outside. Harris racing for the end zone. Touchdown. 17-7 Canes. Because of the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for excessive celebration, Miami kicks off from the 20. It'll be taken by Benning. Benning down the sideline, almost to midfield, tripped up at the 49, starting at quarterback. Pitch it to Phillips. Wrestled down after a gain of only 1. Barrier. Play action. Barrier has to unload it and throws it away. Third down pass. Barringer goes deep. Muhammad can't get there. Reggie Ball.
If we could just get him to open up a little bit.
Averaging just a touch under 40 a boot. German fair catch. Takes it at the 14-yard line, showing first down blitz. They don't come, and Costa has time. Wings it way downfield, overshooting his intended receiver, Chris T. Jones, defended by Eric Stokes. Looking for the defense to make a stop here. Stewart on the delayed handoff. Flag, a late one coming in. Receivers, nobody back there but Costa in the end zone. Being chased, and that'll be a safety. Dwayne Harris, the senior from Bessemer, Alabama, with his 6th sack of the season and a safety, 2 points for the Cornhuskers.
Here's a guy with a 7-foot wingspan, and watch him stick out one of those big paws and make the play on Frank Costa. They say that it reminds him of Neil Smith, the great from the Kansas City Chiefs. Gonna send out that big hook and just pull him down with one arm. And now Nebraska has some much-needed momentum. Good inside move. Sort of a scary picture, isn't it?
It
to see
is
one of those
indeed.
big guys coming at you.
From ground level.
Those are the non-starters.
There was a report that Tom Osborne was trying to recruit a couple of them. Benning dropped it, got it back, but is taken down at the 25-yard line. Hand off to Phillips. A tough 3 yards. Barringer goes the other way and has his receiver wide open. It's Holbein. He's close to a first down maybe for Barringer since replacing starter Tommy Frazier in the first half. Here's the option. Schlesinger, first man in the option, carries it for 3 or 4 yards before he's stopped by Pearson and Richardson.
Schlesinger, the ball carrier for Nebraska.
Yeah, when I was talking with
Richardson,
Greg
on the tackle
McMackin, the
for Miami.
defensive coordinator from Miami, he said that the guy that really impresses me is Schlesinger. He's just a big, old-fashioned, smash-mouth kind of fullback, a tremendous blocker, and then every once in a while they hand him the football and he'll just pop it right up the middle for 4 or 5 yards.
Timeout here. So the Hurricanes call a timeout with 9:46 left with a mix-up on their defensive
Miami
alignment.
calls a timeout.
It's 17-9 Hurricanes. Left, third quarter. Phillips on the counter play. Shovel pass. Phillips can't get it. Is it a forward pass? It should be an incomplete pass.
What do you do with this guy? They pull around, they trap in behind him. He gets the quarterback and the ball and the running back and everybody else. And man, oh man, oh man.
Erstad's punt, a good high punt. German, fair catch. Fumbled the football, and apparently he got it back. He did get it back. Miami ball. The left tackle of the Canes out. Brown is in. Quick pass, complete. German. Costa's pass, incomplete. Diving attempt made by... That pass complete. Wimberly made the catch. Stewart, the lone running back, gets the handoff from Costa. Ran into his own blocker and can't turn the corner. The pursuit catches up, led by Dumas and Moore. Costa's pass complete to Chris T. Jones. To the 35-yard line. He'll be about a yard short of the first down, apparently, as Baron Miles hit him hard.
One of the interesting things about this Miami offense, nice catch there. I think that kid's super. Chris T. Jones can make some tough catches, and Frank Costa's taking his shots as well. One of the things about this Miami offense is they never get in. Costa was down, but he's now back up.
In around to Harris. Looked like it might develop into something. Still awaits the snap on the 7th play of the drive. Stewart got around the corner and has another first down. Fake the reverse. Costa's pass short of Stewart.
Pick himself up tonight. Nice job there by Pesterfield, just splitting through there. A walk-on. Well, maybe that guy just jumped.
Ellis tackling Stewart. Just short of midfield now as Costa. They're ready for it that time. The pass complete to Green, and Miles hit him immediately. Piece of this punt, and they were close. The ball will bounce. Moss lets it roll. It rolls all the way to the 6-yard line. Pounded up the middle. Pretty good yardage for Corey Schlesinger. Time he's played for one. Phillips with a blocker. Made a nice cut back. He has a Nebraska first down. He's across the 20-yard line.
Lawrence Phillips is obviously the leading rusher this year on Nebraska's team. Second best rushing season this year in Nebraska history. Only Mike Rozier.
Play action fake. Behringer. Wide open man is Abdul Muhammad. He makes the catch.
Abdul Muhammad last year in the Orange Bowl against FSU was hit in the stomach with a helmet, cracked 2 ribs, one of which pierced his liver. If that wasn't enough, this guy in Nebraska football history.
Heavily recruited by the University of Miami. Chose Nebraska instead. Behringer. Time. Great catch to Muhammad. Muhammad went upstairs, and the little man, 5'9", from California.
I just love to watch this kid play. I think there are some kids who just will themselves to greatness. And Abdul Muhammad is that. I watched him against Oklahoma. Every single time that Nebraska had to come up with a big play, it was that guy right there, Abdul Muhammad, making the plays, got the bullet in his backside, destroyed his liver last year. He just keeps making plays.
That was a pretty catch. Phillips hit behind the line, stumbles forward. 6 rushes, only 10 yards, 3rd period. Play action again. Behringer's protection breaks down, and he's ripped to the turf by Lang. Great catch by Muhammad again. The big play man is close to a first down.
Do you love him? This kid, look at making the catch over the middle, making the solid catch, and knowing immediately that he had about 5 or 6 yards to go to pick up a first down, puts his head down and drives for the first. And Brooks' mom kind of liked that one.
Sneak. Right behind the center, Aaron Graham. Behringer sneaked it and should have enough. Behringer sets, lofts it for Phillips. Makes the catch, dances his way to the 30-yard line.
He knew Beringer wouldn't get him killed. He's going to keep his eyes on the football. Didn't even look down the field. Most guys in that situation, in that situation, would have taken a little piece.
4 for 4 on this drive. Fumble, still loose.
Fumble.
Burgess saying, I've got the football. Now they say it is Miami's ball.
And Tom Osborne can't believe it.
Fighting for yardage on the ground. As the third quarter will come to an end, it was Ferguson with his first carry.
So there is no real consistent exchange between any two players.
First play of the fourth quarter, 4 wide receivers set for the Canes. 2nd and 6 from their own 40. Costa's pass. Ferguson with a diving attempt. Did he get it? Apparently so. It'll be a catch.
Pass complete to Ferguson.
He's about to plant a little corn if this lead stands up for them.
He got planted on that one.
Going deep down the sideline. Chris T. Jones battling with Baron Miles.
Around there, that is another big play because Chris T. Jones makes those catches. Brilliant play that time by Baron Miles.
That was Miami's first 3rd and short situation today. Costa not happy. And faced with 3rd and short, they threw deep.
Oh, there we go.
There it is again. Miles is chasing, and he kicks it out of bounds through the end zone. That'll be an illegal kick. Pruitt saw it sail 5 feet over his head, and then did his best Pele imitation.
Tom, this is a huge call now by the officials down on the goal line. If that ball went out on the 1-yard line, now Nebraska's in a position. If it goes out in the end zone, it's a safety.
Right.
I mean, this is a bit. If you're a Nebraska fan now, you want that ball on the 1-yard line. And the problems continue for these long snappers.
Taylor made that snap. It was not a good one. Jeffrey Taylor, as we said, the 3rd snapper they've used this season. Backup linebacker. So for the 8th time this season, a bad snap on a punt has cost them. And 5 of those previous 7, the opponents have scored.
I mean, that's not even close. Jeffrey Taylor just snapped that one out of sight.
Do you think some hearts were in throats in Pasadena?
And now the discussion continues about where to place the ball.
As Penn State watches this play, and this could be a very crucial point of the game.
I think the ball went out in the end zone. So did Baron Miles. Now he's signaling for a safety, but really what he would rather have is the ball on the 1-yard line. So he may be working against his own cause.
Pruitt kicks it. It goes through the end zone out of bounds. A safety is the correct call.
But I think, Tom, because of the penalty, it may well, you see it go into the end zone side of that pylon. Because of the penalty, they're going to get the ball back in the field of play. In other words, they can deny the net result of the kick and take it from the spot of the foul, and then march off the penalty from there.
So 1st and goal, Cornhuskers at the 4. Beringer still has it after the play action. For the end zone, dangerous. Was it intercepted? Yes! Earl Little.
Blown play by Brooke Beringer.
On the touchback, Miami gets the ball at the 20. A 1-yard run by James Stewart. Jones and Peter, the tackle. Here's the interception again.
Gilman was open momentarily when the play first started. Then Beringer tried to make something out of nothing, and that is an unbelievable interception. Almost Dwight Clark-like in the back of the end zone play in that type of situation, wanting to prove that you're not.
Costa has to run. He won't get far. It'll be a loss. Plenty of time for Frank Costa. Almost intercepted. This one low. Pruitt got it and got it away. Moss from the 38 and into the his own man. Fumbled the football. Tommy Frazier, who was ineffective, is back on the field.
This is turning into a movie.
Option. Sack. Through Frazier for a 6-yard loss. Play action fake. Tommy Frazier whips it across the middle, complete, short of the first down. Diving catch made by Abdul Muhammad.
Field goal. He is a guy capable of throwing the football, and he seems to do his best throwing right here in the Orange Bowl. That ball was even tipped. Abdul Muhammad has been brilliant.
Option. Frazier keeps. Nowhere. Ray Lewis.
Too fast, Tom. They're too fast to run that play. An option just takes too long to develop, and Ray Lewis and James Burgess and Corwin Francis at the linebacker position, they're just too quick. I think you're going to see Brooke Behringer back in the game.
First add to punt. Oh, snap. He just got it away. German's going to let it hit. It takes a sideways Nebraska bounce and will be downed at the 3-yard line.
What a kick.
First down punt. He's down.
9:52 left. Stewart maybe lost a yard.
On this one, he made a huge hit on Stewart. We talked about the speed of Miami, but Nebraska tried a little of their own.
Stewart across the 5 to about the 7. Costa's pass to Chris T. Jones, incomplete. Broken up by Baron Miles, who hit Jones as the ball arrived, and Costa again pays the price. Ina is snapping this one, and it's right on target. Jay Ina with a long snap. Moss got away from the initial rush, driven back on a tough hit at the 40-yard line, a 5-yard return after a 37-yard punt. Frazier looks like he's coming back in, trying to lead the Nebraska comeback. A tie could be as costly as a loss if Penn State wins tomorrow for national championship voting. Lawrence Phillips breaking tackles to the 20 with a cutback to the 15-yard line. Gain of 25 before he's chased down by Davis and Francis.
That's one of the few times we've seen the Cornhuskers run the option and pitch the football. Tommy Frazier has been running it. That time Rohan Marley overran the play, tried to come back and make an arm tackle, could not. And now you're getting a little bit of a taste of what Tommy Frazier can do. The guy that started as a freshman for the Cornhuskers, Tom Osborne, said he does not feel pressure.
And Phillips up to 90 yards rushing. Schlesinger. Touchdown. They trail 17-15. Full house backfield. Frazier will throw. It's good. 2-point conversion. Eric Alford made the catch. Game tied at 17.
And redemption for Tommy Frazier.
And a smile for Brooke Behringer.
And hope for Tom Osborne. They have been forgetting about Schlesinger throughout the game. They were playing the option. And then Tommy Frazier. He can't throw. He can't throw. It's tied.
And a spring suddenly back in the step of Coach Tom Osborne.
A few of those wrinkles created by those lost opportunities in the Orange Bowl.
And we repeat, a tie could cost Nebraska the title if Penn State wins tomorrow in the Rose Bowl. Erstad's kick reaches the end zone. Stewart tackled at the line of scrimmage, maybe fell forward for a yard. Dante Jones hit him first. Fake it. Costa going downfield, deep down the sideline. Chris T. Jones and Miles battling, and it's incomplete. Baron Miles.
And what would be better for Baron Miles on his birthday than to win a national championship?
Miami 21.
Chris T. Jones with a play, with a chance.
Just got it off. Costa deep, wide open, can't get there. Taz Johnson was all by himself, and Costa with the rush bearing down, overshot him. Punt for the fourth time in a row. The Miami drive is 3 and out. Makes a good Miami bounce. That was touched back at about the 42-yard line. That's where it'll be spotted, a 38-yard punt. In a tie game, first down at the 42. Phillips is in trouble. Still fighting for yardage and perhaps got back to the line of scrimmage. Frazier. Catch made. Good catch by Reggie Ball, who option. Frazier keeps, cuts up. He's got the first down. He's got more than that. He's spun down at the 28-yard line. C.J. Richardson caught Frazier from behind, but it went for 25 yards.
There's the Tommy Frazier we saw at the beginning of the season, running the option. The last time he pitched it, this time he fakes it. Watch the running ability. You have to be happy for the young man. He's fighting his way back from that blood clot. Just a horrible season for him. He wanted to come back, get a medical red shirt. They wouldn't let him. This is it. This is his opportunity.
And he's from Bradenton, Florida. How sweet would that be? Barrier managing a smile. He did a good job when he was in there for the most part. Phillips spinning to the 20-yard line. That's a pretty good gain. That's about 6 or 7 yards.
Before they get back on the field, they've been on the field the whole fourth quarter. They were exhausted because of lack of substitution. Of course, Pat Riley, their great defensive tackle, is out of this game, and they haven't been able to substitute. They're exhausted.
Frazier hands to Phillips. Can't get a block. Ridden down at the 20, no gain. Ray Lewis made the play once again.
Lewis on the tackle.
Option. Frazier cuts up. First down, Nebraska. Rohan Marley covered him at the 14, but Osborne still has what could be a national championship drive percolating.
And how about Tom Osborne? He has shown the courage to not only start Tommy Frazier, but then to bring in Behringer, give his team a lift, and then when it seemed very natural to let Behringer continue to play, made another gutsy call, brought Frazier back in, and now he has this Cornhusker offense on the move.
Less than 3 minutes remaining. Nebraska already in field goal range. Schlesinger has another touchdown. Schlesinger broke free and took it in for the score.
Smile, Tom.
rambles in for his second touchdown in this period.
The quick hitter right up the middle. Frazier's such a threat. They make it a trap block on it. Good blocking down the field by Muhammad. And Schlesinger is the unsung hero of this game. Not only with his blocking, but every time they've needed a big first down, when they needed a big play, Schlesinger has come up with it, and he was not going to be held out of that end zone.
The senior from Duncan, Nebraska, has given the Huskers their first lead of the game. And what about the blocking for Nebraska? They had people flat on their backs, the big offensive line, and even the wide receivers getting in on the act that time. And the pounding by the big guys up front taking its toll on Miami in this fourth quarter.
And you go all the way back to what we talked about at the beginning of the game. Zach Wiegert, the Outland Trophy winner, made a simple statement. He said, we want to go one-on-one, man-to-man against these guys for 4 quarters and just find out who really is the better man.
2 minutes and 46 seconds separate Tom Osborne from his first national championship.
And that's why Tom Osborne hasn't broken into a smile yet.
Erstad's kick taken a yard deep. Shipman gets across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
One of the things that happened, Tom, was that Nebraska got a little more conservative defensively. They quit playing so much man-free coverage, in which put all that pressure on the cornerbacks. And don't forget about the blown play, the blown coverage, where Miami had a chance to go about 65 yards. Frank Costa missed the pass.
2:42 left. Canes 4 wide. Diving catch made. Costa got away and then is taken down. Terry Keneally with a sack.
Keneally on the tackle.
Timeout taken with 2 minutes left. Costa buried. Jones and Keneally and Costa slow getting up. He has taken a beating tonight.
Harris and Keneally on attack.
Wayne Harris, Terry Keneally, Dante Jones. We talked about the Miami defense getting tired. Now this Miami offense is getting overwhelmed. And it comes down to one last play for Tom Osborne. One play for a national championship.
4th and 19 from the Miami 9.
Costa deep downfield, up for grabs, intercepted. Kareem Moss.
Costa's pass is intercepted. Moss. Here's the comeback.
This year it's Tom Osborne, and this should do it. Batted in the air by Moss, who cradles it. And now, with Miami out of timeouts, the Cornhuskers, who held Miami this quarter with no first downs, will go on to win. It's just a matter of time now. And Tom Osborne, who so much wanted to please his dad that he took up athletics, finally has his national championship, and somewhere his dad has to be smiling. I see a lot of Tom Osborne in the words of Longfellow, who wrote, "Let us then be up and doing with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait." For 22 years he labored and waited, and now the moment is his.
It's a long time coming. What does it mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. I'm really proud of the players. Played a great game, a lot of heart.
You've come
Fourth
close.
quarter.
Coach, you've come close many times. Is it all more sweeter now?
Well, it's enjoyable. Let's put it that way.
Did you somehow feel that this was your year coming into the game?
Well, I thought in the fourth quarter we'd be the best team, and we were. That's great.
What was the difference today?
Well, I think just we were probably in good condition, maybe a little stronger physically in the fourth quarter. Miami has a great team. I got to get in.
Congratulations, Coach. A terrific victory.
Thank you.
Tommy, back to you.
Okay, John. Tom Osborne, vintage Tom Osborne, gracious in victory as he always has been in defeat. Nebraska earns a national championship with a tough win over Miami in the Orange Bowl. Final score 24-17. Bob Costas.
All right, Tom and Chris and John Dockery, it has finally happened for Nebraska. In another marvelous and memorable contest at the Orange Bowl, they've finally done it. 3 times now, Nebraska coach Tom Osborne has brought an unbeaten, untied, #1 ranked team to this game. Again, his reputation for losing here ringing in his ears. Now he's trying to get the water out of his ears. He has borne all of it through the years with a dignified, self-effacing manner, and now his great coaching resume is complete. While those of us in network television aren't supposed to root, I think we can allow ourselves a chance to smile and some words of appreciation for a man who has studiously avoided self-aggrandizement in an age all too devoted to style over substance. As we leave you now, try to imagine what it must be like right now in Nebraska, where there are no major professional sports teams and no other major university within its borders. And in Lincoln now, and all across the Nebraska plains, this first national title in a generation is a wonderful way to start this new year, and a wonderful and crowning moment in the career of Tom Osborne. Nebraska national champs, 24-17. Now stay tuned for your local news, except on the West Coast, where it will be seen at its regular time. A reminder, join us tomorrow on NBC Sports again. For Tom Hammond, Chris Collinsworth, John Dockery, and all the men and women who put in their efforts tonight at the Orange Bowl in Miami. The Nebraska Cornhuskers are the national champs, and for all of us at NBC Sports, so long from the Orange Bowl.